January is for clubs that are in crisis, and Manchester City are a team in crisis. Their season is spiraling fast, both in the Premier League and the Champions League. Fans are already throwing in the towel, but is it really over? Not yet. Pep Guardiola is still calling the shots, and with his genius, you can't count City out. But even Pep knows he needs reinforcements if they're going to turn things around. In this video, we dive into realistic signings for Rodri's possession role. The role of a number 6 in Pep's formation is essential for City's midfield stability. What's next for Kyle Walker and City's defense? Let's break down Pep's number 6 role. Pep wants control, keeping possession and pushing the opposition into their own half. They need to break down the low block they've created with the movement of the ball. The number 6 is key in linking defense with offense, moving the ball intelligently to break opposition structures. This role is crucial because the 6 must win battles in the middle of the park and then release the ball to players who will hurt the opposition. Possession is vital. The number 6 needs to be tactically aware, technically sound, and able to survey the situation on the pitch. City's style of play is risky. When they lose the ball, the opposition has plenty of space to counter. City has 2 ways to deal with this: counter-pressing when they lose the ball, or being prepared to defend the spaces. The number 6 plays a key role in both, helping City regain control or cover the spaces quickly. It's not just about signing players. These players need to cover key traits, be good in possession, out of possession, and play both number 6 and 8 roles. Because when Rodri returns, he will start, and the player signed will have to play at 8. With smart moves in January, City could revive their season. Here are 5 players who could make that happen. First up, Martin Zubimendi. Since Rodri's absence, City's midfield has been patched up with Gundogan, Kovacic, and others, but none are natural defensive midfielders. Zubimendi could fill that gap perfectly. Remember his performance in the Euro final as Rodri's backup? He's proven he can deliver at the highest level. Convincing him to join might be tough. Liverpool failed in the summer, but it's a gamble worth taking. Next, Bruno Guimaraes. He fits the profile, having played both 6 and 8 in possession for Newcastle since arriving from Lyon. He's good both in and out of possession. However, he won't come cheap, and at age 27, he is a bit old for Pep's liking, given the age profile of his squad. Another player to consider is Atlanta's Ederson, who plays as a possession 6. His game has improved, but he might be below what City are looking for if you're looking for younger options. Monaco's Lamine Camara fits that profile. Our pick would be Carlos Baleba from Brighton. Despite having arrived as a defensive player, he has proven he can be good in possession this season and can also move to possession 8. Of course, Brighton would want a high fee. The point is getting him to start in due course, as City have been behind when it comes to taking risks with younger players. Look at Palmer, Lavia, and Delap. City might have to bite the bullet this time. Then, Samuel Ricci. This 23-year-old from Torino could inject much-needed youth into City's aging midfield. He's versatile, creative, and wouldn't cost a fortune. With De Bruyne, Bernardo, and Gundogan all on the wrong side of 30, Ricci's energy could be a game-changer. Now, about that winger situation. With Savinho doing a fantastic job on the right side, the same can't be said about the left. Grealish and Doka haven't been hurting teams in that position. Enter Maximiliano Araujo. The Sporting winger scored against City in the Champions League and could be the depth they desperately need. With him and Savinho playing side by side, both wings can hurt many teams. Here's a wild card, Liam Delap. Yes, the ex-academy player now shining at Ipswich Town. City's relentless schedule leaves Haaland overworked with no real backup. Delap, with a buyback clause in his contract, could provide relief for Haaland during the FA Cup and smaller league games while maintaining attacking quality. Finally, let's talk defense. The centre-backs are problematic for City. Stones can't stay fit. City need a reliable option in January. Gvardiol's defending is shaky, and Diaz and Akanji can't build a solid partnership. Kyle Walker is struggling. His age is on the wrong side. Wingbacks are playing a different role now, We see them moving into midfield to strengthen it and help prevent counterattacks. There's one player who could solve two problems at once, replacing Walker and being a centre-back when needed. The player is Brighton's Van Heck, who would suit both the back three formation and the traditional back four setup. Another good player is Diakite, who's played 14 games at left back, 101 games as a centre back, and 41 games at right back, making him a perfect fit for Pep's flexible tactics. Another option would be Academy boy Taylor Hardwood-Bellis. City has the option to buy him back, which would be a more realistic deal. With these moves, City can still salvage their season. Who do you think they should sign? Drop your suggestions below, and don't forget to like. Chelsea has transformed into the Premier League's top-scoring team under Maresca in his debut season. How? Tactical genius. He's reduced possession errors and revamped the team's structure. By inverting fullbacks and rethinking roles, players like Caicedo and Fernandes have anchored a more balanced midfield. Maresca's adaptability shines, switching formations mid-game and maximizing wingers like Palmer and Madueke. Chelsea's unpredictable movements, overloads, and defensive compactness are dismantling rivals. Palmer's evolution into a playmaking maestro and Jackson's dynamic positioning keep defenses guessing. This isn't just improvement, it's a revolution. Dive into the strategies and player brilliance behind Chelsea's resurgence to dominance.